Hello, good morning.
It's
Happy
Friday.
almost
Almost.
4th of July.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Look at the holiday weekend here.
Look at that.
Looky there. Things are happening.
I'm not going to tell you that it says Happy Memorial Day behind it.
That's okay. Nobody needs to see that. It's the flag that counts.
Right.
Absolutely.
Our independence. Yes. How are you? How are you? How are you? And you know what?
Get a bucket of strawberries.
This is why Victoria asked me if I like strawberries. Now, I am guilty. I ate a few of these,
But not all of them.
but not all of them. And like a dummy, I left and got halfway home and realized I left them here. I'm like, I'll just get them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, there's only this many left, and it only comes up to here now. So people here at work ate all those strawberries.
I took mine home.
I put them in the kitchen because I just left them there. And then can I tell you something else? Somebody put a plate over top of it, to kind of close it and seal it.
Off.
But
not
there's
noticing the holes.
holes. It's breathable.
All right, well, a big thank you to a very
Oh my
special
gosh.
someone for stopping by our studios yesterday.
She also picked up her peanuts.
Pick up some prizes that she won on 102.5 The Shark.
That's so good.
And she had two baskets of
Mm-hmm.
one for Cindy,
Mm-hmm.
one for good old Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, Victoria has no idea how much I love strawberries. Ever since I was a kid.
Sorry, I'm eating them.
My favorite, absolutely. So
Good morning, Baron.
Thank you for bringing those in. We do appreciate it.
Man, they're awesome.
And Karen, how are you?
I was actually.
How's your produce stand going?
Yeah, she's a veggie lady. She's got the vegetables in her house.
That's right.
She has a fresh veggie. You don't have any like apple trees or peach trees or banana trees or orange trees?
That's funny. I've never seen a banana tree. Not in the wild.
Put the lime in the coconut. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we wanna go. All right, why do you look really big today and I look small?
It's the strawberries. Now I'm leaning in. Normally I'm sitting back a little bit like this. This morning.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like leaning forward and.
Oh, no tree.
I've got my arms down on the desk.
She does have two banana trees, but no bananas. On Mr. Yeah, Victoria. Yeah, strawberries are awesome.
Oh,
that was so sweet of you.
Thank you, Victoria, for dropping those off. They were very, very, very nice.
Very juicy.
Very, very nice.
Good morning, Gary. Eggs, avocado, and waffles this morning.
All right. Very cool.
Am I strange because I'm not a big avocado fan?
No. I think a lot of times people that don't regularly have avocados are kind of standoffish by them, not really realizing everything you can do with it.
I mean, I'll make avocado salsa and put it on top of, and I'll eat avocado and sushi.
Let me try this one. Yeah, it's got to be a nice, pretty ripe avocado, and you just got, crunch it up with a fork or whatever.
Mush it, yeah.
Mush it down. A little olive oil, really good olive oil, just drizzle a little bit, and some like a Himalayan sea salt or any kind of regular sea salt.
Okay.
Got to be able to make that sound. It's not good sea salt.
How's that done? Okay.
Okay. And then you take that same fork and you scramble it up a little bit.
Okay.
You can put it on a bagel, which is pretty good.
See, I just don't.
You put it on an English muffin. You can just put it on your plate with an egg and some other fruit.
See, my daughter can eat guacamole by the spoonful.
Now, guac I like too. The only thing I don't like about avocados and guacamole is if you open one up, you better eat it.
Oh, because they turn brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That changes my whole
perspective on the avocado. Karen says I'm not what she says she, in capital letters, don't at all.
Avocados?
No, because I don't.
All right.
No, she does not eat them.
You don't have to.
Like I said, my daughter will actually do the whole cutting thing out, and then you chop the. Yeah. Yeah, you go to the pit, and then you twist the knife and it pops out.
Right.
My daughter will just scoop it out of the skin and just eat it, and it's like.
So some of the avocado mix and maybe some fresh strawberries to the side on a plate. Maybe
give me the strawberries all day.
Yeah, over
all
easy egg
day
would be good.
I had those for breakfast or for dinner last night.
Over easy egg.
I woke up. I took my nap. Well, first we did a little work around the yard yesterday.
Right.
But I went up. I was like, I can't hold my eyes open anymore. I've got to take a nap. So I laid down for a little. I thought it was going to be a half an hour nap, times 3. It was like 7:15, I think, when Mr. D woke me up. Maybe 6:30. I don't know.
No.
And I said, "Oh, what are we doing for dinner?" I said, "Have you started the grill yet?" Because we were going to do chicken on the grill. And he goes, "I don't feel like cooking at this point." He goes, "But how about an omelet?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll do you. I will fix." I said, "I love having breakfast." He goes, "I don't like having breakfast for dinner." He goes, "But for some reason, I'm craving an omelet." So I whipped up some eggs, stuck them in the pan, did the whole cooking it a little bit, flipped it over, took some cheese, took some ham. That's all he likes in his, and made him an omelet. And then I took the pan and made 2 pieces of bread, buttered them, and then I call them dippy eggs.
Dippy eggs?
And, yeah, you dip because you dip the toast in the eggs. It's a dippy egg. Mm-hmm. And oh man, that was good. That was a good dinner last night. That's all I had.
Good call.
Yes.
Yes.
I would agree with you.
Yep, absolutely, Gary.
I would agree with you. You do have to be on the Roanoke Sound, though. You have to be on the Roanoke Sound. You can't really see him from the Croatan Sound. You have to be on the Roanoke Sound.
Probably not.
Yeah, you have to be over on the side near like the Lost Colony and Shallowbag Bay and that area, which can get a little crowded.
Yeah,
especially Banana Island.
July 4th.
On July 4th, Banana Island is packed.
They're doing something on Banana Island. Is it this weekend? Bananarama?
Yeah, they do that. Yeah, they do that every 4th of July. Every 4th of July.
You have to have a boat.
Yeah, unless you live right next, or unless you live right next to it. Yeah. Because there are houses that like kind of come down to Banana Island, so you could come down through their steps down the hill and then walk through a little bit of water to get to Banana Island.
Gotcha.
And the water is only like this deep.
It moves around a little bit, but that island has been out in the Sound for years.
It's just a giant sandbar.
Even I think when Andy Griffith was a lot younger, a young
Probably.
Man, he would kind of party up there.
Did Barry Manilow join him?
I don't know if they knew each other.
Oh, Andy.
Oh yeah, well Barry Manilow is a huge Andy Griffith fan. We were explaining this yesterday. The song everybody thinks is Mandy. It's not. It's my Andy. Listen closely.
My Andy.
There's another one. I don't have time to tell you that. There's another one too. Lyrics that people just got totally wrong. It's a great story.
If you're buying this, I have a bridge in the desert in Arizona I can sell you.
Huh?
I said if they're buying this, I have a bridge in Arizona I can sell them.
You're under the bus. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
Hold on.
Station for the killer hits, 102.5, The Shark, Nazareth, and Love Hurts. Good morning, 8:10, 10 after 8, Bill and Sydney, the morning, killer hits all day. It's Friday. We're live on Facebook as we speak. We're talking about all kinds of things. Plus, we're playing the killer hits for you. Mm-hmm. So wherever you go, there you are. It's as simple as that.
Do I know you?
Hi, I'm Bill.
Hi, hey, there you are.
That's right.
That's from Austin Powers. Sorry, I didn't get the joke. It's like, oh, there you are. Do I know you? Nope, but there you are.
So we've got some patchy fog in places this morning and a little bit of wildfire haze
yes.
from Canada back down here.
Otherwise, it's going to be a sunny one today. 81 along the coast, 88 inland. Partly cloudy tonight, down to 71. Mostly sunny tomorrow and 88. And then Sunday looks the same. Sunny. Chance of an afternoon shower or storm, though, and a little warmer. 90 along the coast and 96 inland.
All right. 73 at Avon, 71 in Duck, and 72 at Nags at 102.5.
No Bummer Summer.
It is happening.
It officially is underway. However, starting Wednesday, which is July 5th.
The 5th.
That's when we are going to start qualifying people for that awesome seaside vacation.
Right.
Where you and yours can hang oceanfront in a 9-bedroom seaside vacation home in Nags Head.
Can you imagine that? 9 bedrooms. I mean, you got your family covered with probably 2 bedrooms. So there's 7 more. There could be grandparents, could be brothers or sisters, aunts or uncles, just good buddies, college buddies. Whatever. The ladies, you get friends from the past. Like, hey,
family reunion?
Family reunion.
Anything.
There's plenty of room there, and you will have the run of the place. And the beach and the ocean is just a step or two away.
4 nights.
4 whole nights.
4 nights. It's 5 days, 4 nights.
Yes. Thanks to Seaside Vacations. This house is in Nags Head.
It's on the beach.
I drove by it yesterday and took a look at the front of it. I'm going to see if we can get up with Seaside Vacations and see if we can go tour this place ourselves, or maybe just be able to walk around the grounds. And,
I'll go.
And
can I get in the pool?
Yeah, I don't know
because they have a pool. They have a hot tub too.
It's an insurance issue. You might have to sign some waivers.
They also have a foosball table.
Ooh.
And they have a pool table.
Okay.
And they've got 6 bathrooms. And they have a beach, like right there. You walk down a little wooden walkway, and you're at the beach. Like literally, it's on the beach. You wake up, you look out that window. Oh, look at that! There's the beach.
I will tell you this: I'm not going to give away the location, but it's sort of close, kind of close, pretty close to the historic Nags Head Cottage District. So it's not very far away from that at all, and that might tell you it's a pretty nice.
So thank you, Seaside Vacations, Cheerwine, and Panama Jack, because they're all on board to help us kick off this No Bummer Summer.
Qualifying begins on July 5th, which is Wednesday, and it's right here at 102.5.
Seriously, this house, guys, is beautiful. I mean, like, seriously. And yesterday I said something about talking about, well, we could talk about fireworks if you want to, but I figured we could talk about that on Monday.
Yeah.
To let people know where they are on Tuesday. But yesterday, remember, we started out talking about kid show or like Saturday morning cartoons and, whatever kind of kid shows. But what about all the shows that were on, like Happy Days, Starsky and Hutch, Laverne and Shirley.
Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley kind of went hand in hand.
They did. You had to watch.
They did.
Does Cindy Knight still shop around the area? I don't know who Cindy Knight is.
Cindy Knight. Tell us who Cindy Knight is, Gary.
Does Cindy Knight still shop around the area? I don't know who Cindy Knight is.
Sure.
I don't know. Oh, Andy's wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
From what I hear, and I'm not in the inner circle on this day, she's sort of scarce. I don't think folks have seen her in a while. I don't know what the deal is there at all.
See, for some reason I was thinking his wife's name was Linda.
No. Yeah, it's Cindy.
So is that Get Along Home, Cindy, Get Along?
No, absolutely had nothing to do with it. It was way
Mission
before.
Impossible. Then Cagney and Lacey and MASH. I loved MASH. The Jeffersons. All in the Family. What's it? That Girl.
Yes.
Gunsmoke.
Right.
I'm trying to think.
Little House on the Prairie.
I still watch Little House on the Prairie sometimes.
That's a good one. Car 54. Where are you? That still shows up on. Is it one of the Roku channels?
Oh, I was gonna say not like TV Land.
If you have a Roku TV, yeah, I think TV Land would be.
Chico and the Man. Yes, yeah. I remember that one too. This was when I was younger, but I was sort of younger.
1 out of 12.
I don't remember Adam 12.
1 out of 12. The black and white police car. It's got it looked late 60s, around 1970.
Okay, all right. It's
just about the same time or a little before Emergency was a hit.
I remember.
Rampart.
Yes. I remember that too. Yeah. I Love Lucy.
Dragnet.
I love Lucy. I love it. And then I said I love Lucy. Then there was Maude.
Maude, yes.
And then there
was a string of sitcoms. Alice.
Mel's Diner.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What was that one called?
Wasn't that Alice at Mel's Diner with Flo?
Yeah, it had Flo and Vera.
Yes.
But it wasn't called Alice, was it?
I thought it was.
I don't remember it being called Alice. It was called Alice. Okay, parents are a parent. For some reason, I don't remember it being called Alice. And then 8 is Enough. The Partridge Family.
Oh.
The Donnie and Marie Show.
Yeah.
Blondie and Dagwood. Yes.
Pretty cool stuff.
And then, of course, there was the Carlton the Doorman.
Oh,
Rhoda. Yeah. Hi, it's Carlton the Doorman.
Yeah. What's happening?
What's happening? The hot stuff.
With the rerun.
Uh-huh.
And then $6 Million Man. Right. That was a big deal at one time.
Don't forget about the Bionic Woman.
That's right.
Dallas, Dynasty, Knots Landing,
all of those.
Jeffersons.
Good stuff.
They were Mary Tyler Moore Show, yes. Dick Van Dyke Show. Mm-hmm. How about Merv Griffin as a talk show host?
Oh, there were several talk. Do you remember? There was Merv.
Uh-huh.
And there was a guy named Mike Douglas.
Mike Bob Newhart. Yeah, the Jetsons. Yep.
The Jetsons. The other guy.
Phil Donahue.
Oh, it was Phil Donahue.
Merv Griffin, Phil Donahue.
Oh, it wasn't a guy. It was Dinah Shore.
Dinah Shore.
She had her own.
Yes, she did. She did.
Yep. Those were.
And then Sally Jesse Raphael had one.
That was about a decade after.
Yeah, I know.
But she had the big glasses.
Yeah, she always had like the red glasses with the big glasses.
Classic stuff.
I'm trying to think of some other. And then, of course, every soap opera I used to be on. Now I think they're down to like Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, Bold and Beautiful, and General Hospital. And I think those are the only ones left at this point. And General Hospital used to come on at 3. Now it comes on at 2, I think.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's different.
Mm-hmm. And did you know, if you ever watch Young and the Restless, which I remember, Hawaii Five-O, that's not a good one. If you ever watched Young and the Restless, it would come on from 12:30 to 1:30 every day on CBS.
Okay.
Years ago, Victor Newman was married to Nikki. Well,
right.
Did you know that Victor Newman and Nikki are still on the show? Of course, they've been married to multiple people 15 different times, but they are married again. They're still together and they're married. And they have Victor and Nick as their sons. Their daughter, Victoria and Nick is their son and daughter. But no, Victor Newman is still on that show, and so is Nikki, and they're like the originals.
That's pretty cool. Gary says a lot of those talk shows we're talking about were out of Cleveland. Bob Hope.
I didn't know that, but I do have a picture of his backyard somewhere when he lived in Palm Springs. It was all like he had the chain link fence that was covered in ivy, and I had my little Kodak Instamatic, and I went like this to the ivy and stuck it and went and didn't have any idea what I was taking a picture of until I got the film developed, because we took it to the little photo mat that was in the little the little photo booth, or like the phone booth that was in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah. And had them developed, and I looked, I'm like, what is that? And I was like, oh, that's Bob Hope's backyard.
For
the memories. I used to love watching the Bob Hope specials. Carol Burnett. The Carol Burnett Show. Loved the Carol Burnett Show. Loved Carol Burnett. That was like a must watch. Is that what keeps? Because I've gotten like new bites.
Danny Thomas. That was good. That was good. Found at St. Jude. You sure did.
Yes, he did.
His daughter was very seriously ill, and he prayed. He prayed to St. Jude and said, "If you will answer my prayers and help my daughter, I will spend the rest of my life and resources trying to help other children." And that's how that whole idea got started.
And now doesn't Marlo Thomas promotes it all the time?
She does. Yeah, that's Danny's daughter.
Marlo Thomas.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, was Marlo? She wasn't the one that was sick.
No. That was another daughter.
That was another daughter. That was Marlo's sister.
Yeah, she was that girl.
That girl.
She had her own TV show.
I know. That girl.
Interesting. I've been to St. Jude twice.
I've driven past it.
Because I was involved for years in radio
Right.
raising money for St. Jude.
I've driven past it twice.
Have you?
One was in the middle of the night when I was on my way to Oklahoma City, and one was in the daytime on my way back from Oklahoma City.
All right, we got Today in Music coming up in about 4 minutes.
And I have my word ready.
It'll be bow time.
He just mentioned a mosquito.
Yeah.
You think you just got... I noticed Star Search and Solid Gold. I remember that.
Let's hear it for the Solid Gold dancers, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a bite right here that I just got, and I have one down here in my ankle that I got.
It's like battle scars.
It is, but I didn't, literally, I didn't have them this morning when I woke up. And I've been itching since I got here, and now you're itching, so it makes sense. There might be a mosquito in the studio.
I'm a big wuss when it comes to mosquito bites.
Oh, I hate them.
It'll ruin my evening.
It does.
Well, you can see, especially the yellow flies.
Ow.
They really are. Here we go.
Right there. There's a yellow.
I love this bar. Oh, yeah, that was nothing. Well, one time I was in Nam.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
That's right.
I give as often as possible and sign up for all houses offered.
Absolutely. You know, Gary, your friend Courtney is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
She has some plaques and things that St. Jude has sent her for her contribution. And she proudly displays them in her part of her office.
And she has a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so just sign up for all houses offered. I'm curious what that means.
I don't know. There's St. Jude houses, kind of like McDonald's houses, where families can stay.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I think he's talking about.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay, I gotcha. Picking up what you're laying down now. See, now my dad used to. Now it's not St. Jude's, but it's the Shriners Hospital.
Yeah.
My father, there was a Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia, and my father would drive children.
Really?
He would volunteer his time and drive them up to the Shriners Hospital.
That's pretty cool.
He used to do that a lot.
Yeah. It's amazing what we can do for each other when we help each other.
It's the little things.
That's right.
You don't realize how the little things go a long way.
Absolutely. I was talking. Did we talk about this on this show? I was talking to my son about rescue squads.
No, we didn't talk about this.
The cost of ambulances and rescue squads. It's a lot. Okay.
Maybe we did slightly talk about it because
in my hometown,
yes,
it was free.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me if I told the story, but the reason it was free because they had a fundraiser, and the rescue squad people would be out and at every stoplight there was a big intersection. It was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes, we were talking about that.
We did talk about it. Okay. So
yeah, that's all we talked about though.
And that's people helping each other in the same community. And it's just a really good way to go. Even if it's just driving, you're right. It seems like a little thing, but somebody had to get there.
Right. And that child had to get there.
Today in music and bow time coming up. And Michael Jackson.
We still have
about a minute away.
Yeah, I was gonna say we still have a minute.
I like to be read.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear a song?
We don't have the rights to the song.
That's right.
Solid Gold dancers.
Right.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who's bad?
That's awesome. His son is his son-in-law is a paramedic, and his 3 daughters are all nurses. That's very nice. Thank them for us. I never did because I faint at the sight of blood, so I couldn't do that. Or I don't faint at the sight of blood, but you know what I mean. It makes me kind of freaky at times. Woo!
Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, The Shark, Michael Jackson and Bad. It is 8:26, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day, and your Shark forecast, well, a little bit of maybe haze. There was some patchy fog earlier, but I think it's just like if you see haze, It's the wildfire stuff again from Canada.
I believe so. It's going to be sunny, though. 81 along the coast, 88 inland, partly cloudy, and 71 tonight. Mostly sunny, 88 tomorrow. Mostly sunny on Sunday, too. Chance of afternoon showers, maybe a storm. Warmer along the coast, getting up to 90, 96 inland.
67 right now at Coin Shock, 71 in Edenton, and 73 in Nags at 102.5 The Shark.
Time now for This Day in Music, brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas. Free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard, too. Come hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space at Kitty Hawk at Tap That OBX.
All right, it was 2019. Taylor Swift's former label, Big Machine, was sold to a guy named Scooter Braun. His company, he bought it for an estimated $300 million.
Ouch.
That gave him control of Taylor's back catalog, all these songs she recorded, including the master recording.
Oh, wow.
It didn't settle very well with her. In response, Swift accused Braun of bullying her and said that she would re-record all of her old albums in an effort to devalue his purchase, which she is currently doing.
She is in the making of that. Yep.
So, crazy stuff. 2004, Kinks founding member Dave Davies was left paralyzed on the right side of his body after suffering a stroke.
Wasn't he only like 57 years old when that happened?
Yeah.
Crazy.
2001, Beach Boys member Alan Jardine went to court in a bid to sue former bandmates at the time, claiming he had been frozen out of the Beach Boys. Jardine lost the case in 2003. He did rejoin the band only one time. In 2012, it was their 50th anniversary tour. So he's on tour there. Since 2013, Jardine has toured as part of the Beach Boys founder Brian Wilson's band.
In 1995, Garth Brooks was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The country singer buried the master tapes of his hits under the star.
Really? That's so cool.
That's kind of funny. 1977, Marvel Comics launched a comic book based on the rock group Kiss.
Do you remember this about that? Sorry to jump in here, but at the time, the rumor had it that some of the ink that was used for all of those comic books actually had drops.
I remember that. I don't think so, but yeah. Conspiracy theories are everywhere. In 1976, police raided the home of Neil Diamond searching for drugs. Now, they didn't find the marijuana they were looking for, but they did get a few parting gifts as free albums. In 1975, Cher married Greg Allman 4 days after divorcing Sonny Bono. I always want to call him Bono, and Bono was U2 and Bono. Anyway, but the couple split after 10 days, followed by a 3-year on and off again marriage.
They had a son, Elijah.
Yes, they did.
All right, music birthdays. It was 1943 that a lady named Florence Ballard went on to be with the Supremes. You know, the biggest song she was involved in, Where Did Our Love Go? She passed away in 1976.
Lonesome Loser, Reminiscing. Little River Band.
Yes.
Their lead vocalist, Glenn Shirok, was born on this day in 1944.
Okay. 1949, Android, better known as Andy Scott, with the band Sweet. Love Is Like Oxygen.
Love is like
We put the killer hit right here. He was born in 1949.
Hal Lindis, or Linz, I don't know how he pronounces his name, but he's with Dire Straits. 1953, he was born.
All right, 1956. Adrian Wright, composer, keyboard player for the Human League, 80s band.
Don't you want me, baby?
Yeah, absolutely. Born in 1956.
I actually have some of his music, this next celebrity. His name is Yngwie Malmsteen. He is a guitar god and a songwriter.
Kind of like
he's Swedish.
Heavy metal and classical music meet with this guy.
Kind of, yeah. And I love how he spells his name. Yngwie. Yngwie Malmsteen, 1963 is when he was born.
All right, 1984, American singer, American Idol. She had a hit with Back to Me. From High Point, North Carolina, Fantasia Barrino was born in 1984.
I remember watching her on American Idol.
That's Today in Music. That means only one thing.
It's bow time.
All right, be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner right now from Bojangles. Just text the keyword to us. What's it going to be?
Share.
Share. Like
as in CHER, as in Cher, the singer. Text it 252-441-1025.
All right, stick around. News and weather together within 10 and more killer hits coming up.
Rawhide was another good one. All right, so the Gilligan's Island. Oh my gosh, I loved Gilligan's Island. Just sit back and you'll hear.
Great show.
Yeah, see, I take a 3-hour snore instead of a 3-hour tour. That's my nap in the afternoon.
A 3 hour. That's fun.
But okay, so they collected money for your, yeah, but that's because they were helping out children. Nowadays, though, I know there's a lot of paid firefighters and EMTs, but the hospital, like a ride to the hospital in the ambulance. I remember my
It's
mom.
crazy.
My mom lived 7 miles outside of Strasbourg. The Strasbourg Rescue, I think it was the Strasbourg Rescue Squad. Somebody, anyway, they came and picked her up, and they took her to Winchester, Virginia, which was the closest hospital besides Woodstock. Anyway, it was just a bigger hospital center, and this is up in the Shenandoah Valley. And her hospital ride from her house to Winchester, which is I think 22 miles, it was like $900 and some odd dollars. It was ridiculous. But they got her there safely, and it was good. And I appreciate these people. But one thing I learned too, if you ever see banning burns, like it's unlawful to burn open fires until after 4 p.m.
Yep.
Do you know why it's not until after 4 p.m.?
No.
Because the majority of the people that are the firefighters work day jobs.
Oh, wow.
Because they are volunteers. And so they figure after 4 o'clock, if you're burning a fire and you have to call your local volunteer rescue squad, the Partridge Family, that was another good one. They will actually have somebody that can respond to the call. I did not know that.
That's so cool. That's really cool.
I did not know that. I loved the Partridge Family.
Yeah, good storylines.
David Cassidy, he was good looking.
Kind of fell in line with the Brady Bunch just a little bit.
The Brady Bunch! Yeah. The Brady Bunch. Yep. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
I used to like the way those TV shows would end. There would be like we've done this before where roll credits. And, and there would always be like a joke at the very end, like a sitcom, and the frame would freeze. It was like,
How about
and the credits would roll?
Pete and Gladys. I don't remember Pete and Gladys.
Pete and Gladys. Harry Morgan?
Harry Morgan was on MASH, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a big, you and me both, Victoria. David Cass. Now, his brother Sean, not so much. And of course, he was part of Hardy Boys. Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. He was one of the Hardy Boys.
He still thinks he performs.
Sean Cassidy?
Yes.
Because I know David Cassidy passed away.
He did. Sean still goes
didn't know
out
that.
and does music. It was like the Tiger Beat.
Yes.
He was on the front of all those.
Yes, he was. Tiger Beat.
And they talked
him
him
and Scott
into,
Baio.
because he came from a musical family.
Right.
Talked him into, get out there, makes the money, and he actually was
pretty good. I mean, his brother David Cassidy was pretty good too.
Yes.
So. Yeah, but David Cassidy, he was a good right there with you, Victoria.
All right. Again, let's see. Thank you guys. Thank you, Victoria, again for the gift of the
strawberries. Were awesome.
I do appreciate that.
Awesome sauce.
Thanks everybody for being in here today and hanging out with us. We'll be here on Monday. We are taking Tuesday off. What does he say? Tiny Tim, tiptoe through the tulips.
Tiny Tim was incredibly musically talented.
Maybe.
Tiptoe
he had his girlfriend.
Through
Gary, what was Tiny Tim's girlfriend's name? Didn't they get married on some TV show or something? Like the Tonight Show or something stupid.
How about the Gong Show?
Oh my God! What was it? The unknown comic with the bag over his head, and Gene the dance machine.
How was that?
Like that.
Oh, I loved Party of Five too.
Yeah.
Party of Five was good. I liked Seventh Heaven too. That was another one I liked.
That was good. Yep.
I liked Seventh Heaven. So,
all
right, guys, we do have to go.
Have a great day.
Friday. Happy weekend. Be safe. We'll talk to you Monday.
Yep. Later.